Hello, this is Susie Berry of Serene Senses, and usually when I have an Eden Energy Medicine client in session in person, I do a little roundup of things that were good for them so that they can remember and go over different practices at home. So I'm just going to go through different things that were good for my most recent client because I think a lot of the stuff would be generally quite good for most people that have any autoimmune diseases. So we're going to start off with just working with your spleen meridian. So your spleen meridian comes right up the side of the body, and you can strengthen it by making a big figure of 8 sign just down both sides of the body. So you're just bringing your hands to the center of the body and just bringing it up to the armpit, going around the front and back down to the hips, making a big figure of 8 on either side of your body. This really helps to strengthen the spleen meridian, really helps with your auric field. When you're really tired out, your triple warmer meridian steals energy from the spleen. So you can just say to yourself, I nourish my body with love as you trace big figures of 8s up and down the sides of your body, just looking after your spleen. And then once you've nourished your body with love, you're going to come into your thymus point and just give that a tap, just strengthening up your immune system. Just breathing nice and deep. And then just going to move on to a little exercise called expelling the venom. So this is really good if you've been holding on to any anger issues that you want to let go of. You can just imagine whatever is making you angry out in front of you, grabbing it with your hands, throwing up above your head. You're just going to imagine shooing them away. So just throwing them down to the earth. Just doing that a few more times, bringing up. And this time nice and slow, just really pushing them down into the earth, giving that nice stretch along your back and feeling up your legs. And then crossing your hands over, bringing up, crossing over the energy in your auric field. Okay. And then going to go into placing your regulator along with your spleen. So the regulator flow helps to regulate everything in your body, particularly your hormone balancing. You're just going to start off by bringing your hands to the third eye, making a nice big heart around your face, coming down off your arms at the front, off the other arm at the front, and straight down and off your feet. And then coming to the big toe on the inside, coming right up the inside of your legs. Just tracing the spleen meridian. And then coming up to your ears, coming around the back of your ears, giving yourself a nice little shoulder rub, crossing your arms over, coming down off both of your arms, pulling off the ring finger, and coming to the back, coming right off the back of your body, and tracing up the spleen meridian once more. Okay. And then from there, we're going to go into just tracing 9 hearts. 9 hearts just helps you to connect with other people and to bring a bit of love to yourself. So just 3 hearts over your face, 3 hearts over your chest, and 3 hearts all the way down to your feet. And crossing over. Okay. And then we're going to flush your spleen. So flushing the spleen basically gets rid of any energy that you don't want to hold on to there. If you've got excess energy in your spleen, you can get rid of it. So you just bring your hands to the end of the meridian, come up to your armpits, down and off your big toe, and then bring it back up again, strengthening that up, pulling energy from your toe up to the top. And then we're going to work for the neck. So a lot of people's necks get really clogged up with energy, especially if you're typing like this. The whole area can get really clogged up. So I was just working with pulling the energy from the back to the front. So just bringing your hands just on the side of the spine at the back of your neck, just pulling down to the front, just stretching out the skin. Doing the thing on the other side. Bringing your hand to one side of the center and just pulling up. Same on the other side. And then just bringing your hand just beneath the collarbone here, pressing into that little divot and turning your head to the side. And then just pressing in right along the collarbone side. And same on the other side, just pressing in, turning your head. Okay. And then working with the regulator. So we did the regulator along with the spleen. We're going to do that once more because the regulator is one of the radiant circuits, really fundamental. You can work with it using the affirmation of I connect the sun and the galaxies with the earth. So just imagine yourself as that connected force as you breathe this in. So drawing that over your face. I connect the sun and the galaxies with the core of the earth. Back up in once more. And then focusing on night sky, connect the moon and the stars, the core of the earth. Lovely. Okay. And then with the bridge flow as well. So you're going to bring your hands to the back of your head, get a nice deep breath, bring it over to the front of your face, and just draw 3 hearts. And this just allows you to connect your energies to other people better. From your feet, just crossing that energy over and dipping through it, and just crossing it up your back, allowing all that energy to cross, and just coming down back off your feet. Okay, penetrating flow. So you can just trace your penetrating flow by bringing your hands to your sacrum, giving it a good rub, coming around the back, over the top, and then coming all the way up to your mouth. Breathing out and letting go. So that's one way to work with the penetrating flow. The other way to do it is by putting yourself into puppy pose. So you can bring yourself onto into child's pose, bringing yourself back and then just bringing yourself forward. Donna likes to call this the butt in the air pose. And just you're trying to bring your chest as close to the ground as you can. Just feel that stretch in your back. I mean, you can hold that for as long as you like. You can do it with your hands outstretched, or you can bring your hands up, or you can even bring your elbows down so you can kind of support your body a little bit more. That is a stretch that can be quite intense on your chest and your upper back. I've got it to the point that I can put my chin up. If you feel like it's better to keep your chin down, then you do what feels good for you, and allow the beauty of that pose to penetrate you rather than feeling a bit overwhelmed by it. Then we've got the standing Wayne Cook posture. So you just cross your legs over, bring your hands out in front of you, and interlock your hands and bring them up and under. Take a nice deep breath in. And let go. This is a really good one for helping your brain swap from side to side, particularly good if you get lost and you struggle to read maps. So it's lovely for helping with location. Just breathing in And then uncrossing your legs and putting them over the other side. Doing the same with your hands. Take a nice deep breath in. Let go. And breathing in. And letting go. And then bringing your hands up to your third eye. You can uncross your legs now. Just take a nice few deep breaths here. And put in and pull apart. And press in at your center of your head. Push in and pull apart. Okay. And then we have, after that, taking down the flame. So this is really lovely for bringing your sense of panic down. Just taking your hands up above your head, bringing them into a little pyramid. You're just going to take a nice deep breath in, and as you breathe out, just sigh it out with a nice ah. Just squeezing down your legs, just imagining all that panic coming off your feet at the end, just sending it down into the earth, shaking it off. Okay. And then human touching divine is a lovely little exercise for help letting go of sadness and grief. So for this one, you just take your arms out as wide as they can go. Give yourself a nice little back bend. And you're just going to imagine that you have a little ball of sadness in front of your body, and you're just going to bring your hands together and make a noise. And you're just going to imagine that ball floating away as you bring your hands apart. So just press with your hands and let go of that ball. Lastly, you're going to think about all the nice things that have happened to you today. Create a little ball of joy. Just breathe in. And bring that ball of joy into your heart. And then just gently bringing your hands from your heart down to your stomach. And you're just going to gently rock or cradle your stomach here. And you're going to do some ujjayi breathing together with me, which is where you constrict the muscles, the back of your neck. It really helps with your whole chakra system doing this deep breathing, and it helps to let go of worries. So you can just focus on letting go of worries as you gently just rock the baby that is your stomach, and just gently just imagine just shaking and looking after your stomach and thinking about everything that it does for you on a daily basis, sending gratitude to that organ. You just gently breathe in and out, constricting the muscles at the back of your throat. So, with my client, I traced all 14 meridians. I did that at 9 o'clock in the morning. I have a separate video that is done at 9 o'clock at night. It's for helping with people with insomnia. But I'll put a little link to that in the comments, and if you have any interest in me doing it at a different time, if there's any part of the day that you particularly struggle with, then you can always message me and I can show you how you would trace the meridians at that time. Okay, so pulling up on your third eye with your thumb just helps to give you a little bit of perspective on the day. Just taking a nice deep breath in. Just pulling apart. Just gives a nice little bit of myofascial release to your forehead there. Okay, and then we've got a little yin yang loop. So the yin yang loop for fire element is working with the circulation sacs to sedate it and then the heart to strengthen it, and that helps to balance the fire element. So you just bring your hand to your third finger along, place it up, your arm to your nipple, and then back down off the pinky finger. And just do that a few times on each hand. And the reason that you do the yin yang loop is helping them both. The circulation sacs meridian can become quite over energized at times, so this really helps to balance them both out. Okay, and then we've got a spinal suspension, so working with the small intestine, you're just pressing down on the top of the thigh muscle as you squat to try and keep your back nice and straight, putting down a little push and pressure to look after this small intestine meridian, and just gently bringing your shoulder over, helping to cross the energy. And then just gently massaging up the thigh muscle as you come back. I'm blowing out the candle is the next little exercise that I did with her. So you're just going to bring yourself into a little ball and just imagine that you have a candle just in front of you. You're just going to gently blow out that candle, visualizing yourself blowing out any fears. The reason that you're doing this is you're helping the kidneys at the back, so you're strengthening the kidney meridian, the water element, which deals with fears. Just one nice last big blow out as you bring your in. You can do it with a whoo or a whistle, and it strengthens that little let go of fear. Okay. And we're just going to work with the ileocecal and Houston valves. Just pressing in, pulling up 3 times, and coming to your thumbs and pushing down. Okay. So, if you deal with tinnitus at all, you can always cover your ear and just tap in at the gamut point. So there's this little line just here. You can tap 10 times. This helps to rebalance your ears if you're worrying about tinnitus. Same on the other side. just above your ears, after you've done that, you've got 2 neurovascular points that deal with the spleen. So you can just press in and massage and rub here, looking after your spleen, which has to deal with all autoimmune diseases. So this can be really powerful, just working with your spleen meridian or just holding it on its own, just pressing from one side to the other, imagining energy running through. And just pressing in your ears, coming around the back. You're just going to bring one hand onto your heart, and the other up onto the side of your head. I'm just going to do a little memory exercise, and hopefully this will boost your energy so that you can have a better memory and hopefully remember most of these exercises without necessarily having to come back and look at the video. If you do, then always feel free to pause the video or to leave a comment to ask me any questions. Okay. Alright, so just take 3 nice deep breaths here. I just moved over to allow myself to root into the earth and just put my feet onto the ground. And because this little exercise helps bring the cerebrospinal fluid up, I just thought it would be more powerful having my feet on the ground to do it. That's why I moved. So just nice deep breath in. Swapping your hands over, one hand to the heart, the other to the side of your head. And then bringing around to the front. You can just bring to mind a happy memory from the past week that you want to remember here. And then bring your hands down to your heart together. And I hope this video has been helpful to you. You can do these exercises on their own or mixed up. Just feel into what feels good for you and let me know how it helped you. And thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.